go. Here, everybody, it's Aston. Last episode. High strikeouts. We have prior. The other team scores early. Hackman and rookie batting 8th and right field. Backup catcher Ernie Blings in for the 10th Swiner. Mahoney to left field. Batting 9th the pitcher PJ Andrews. Let's get it on. They got a really great defense, really good bullpen, and really good speed. Contact is nothing to sneeze at either. Rotation seems to be about average, and their power is almost non-existent, but they have a winning record, so they must be doing something right. Alrighty, on the road here again, let's get it on. Realize Hackman and Moore lead off against Manuel East.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Class Diaz leads off, second baseman coming off a 3-hit game. Hitting 267 and the eye on the air. He'll be the first batter to see East today. Manuel's numbers on the season look like this. He's 0-1. He has a 7.71 ERA and a 2.14 WHIP. In his one start, he only went 4 2/3 innings. He gave up 8 runs, only 4 of them earned. So there was a massive error in the field behind him, which is something rare to see. He gave up 7 hits, 3 walks, 1 homer, and he struck out 2. Batting average against is actually the highest on the team at .318. Take a look at the defensive lineup here for the Wildlands. Behind the dish, backup catcher Prince Prize getting the start today for the tired Hank Hart. At first base, it is Yoink Sachs, this former Herbosaurus center fielder, playing a backup position at first base. At second base, they have the veteran Kitty Kaufman coming over from the Platypi. At third base, they have former Jacks player Yo-Yo Yamamoto. At shortstop, they have former Sawteeth infield captain John Renero. Out in left field, they have Salvador Eaton coming over from the Grapplers in his 4th year. Out in center, they also have another former Jacks player, Batch Wilson. I believe it's his 2nd season with them. And right fielder Oscar Ochirio, the rookie. He is out there in the number 9 slot. On the bench, they have our former catcher Hank Hart, also a former Heater player, first year with the Wildloads here. Kasha Emmon, the shortstop, formerly of the Buzzards. Or not of the Buzzards, the Overdogs. Casper Stern, another former Overdog player, the right fielder. Also on the bench, rookie left fielder Trip Hanna. And former Buzzards first baseman Sage Spiesel. Looking at their other rotation and bullpen pieces, they have Latoya Lumberg, Alberto Roberto, and Ray Acosta, former reliever. Yeah, their rotation's pretty weak, actually. They also have former Buzzards reliever Bradley Bowler, former Grapplers reliever Rally Overo, former Sawteeth reliever Libby Doe, and rookie Kaysen Mason. Interesting name for a closer. I like it, though. Solid names. Alright, let's get it on.
No, that's inside.
Inside misses, ball 1 to Diaz.
Ball inside.
So Gatlin is inside, 2-0. Fastball up and in, is skied to right field. This is going to hang for Cheerio, 1 down.
The third baseman.
Next up, third baseman Herbert Hackman, inside pitch active for the veteran, hitting .350, 1 homer for Eyes on the for Herbie. Strike up and in, 0-1, good pitch there from East. Slider middle of the plate is skied to right center field, coming in on it Wilson. Center fielder puts it away for the
Now
second.
batting, the center fielder, number 16.
Warrior hitting 273 on the year with 5 RBIs, batting in the 3 slot today. Strike up there on the heater, 0-1. Fastball up is chased high and skied to right field. Cheerio in. He'll make the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for East, something he needed to get his mojo back on track. Bottom 1, Wilson, Yamamoto, and Eaton due up first against P.J. Andrews. Wilson leading off. Center fielder has his contact versus right-handed trait active here against Andrews. He's batting 143 on the year with an RBI. Here's a look at Andrews' numbers so far. In his first start, Andrews took the loss. He has a 10.80 ERA and a 2 whip. In that start, he went 5 innings, giving up 6 earned runs, 9 hits, 1 walk, and he struck out 3, batting average against a 391 on the season for PJ. Lineup for the wide loads is Batch Wilson, following him third baseman Yo-Yo Yamamoto, who is locked in. Then left fielder Salvador Eaton, shortstop John Renero in the cleanup slot. Second baseman Kitty Kaufman batting 5th, batting 6th first baseman Yoink Sachs, batting 7th right fielder Oscar Ochirio, and batting 8th the catcher Prince Prize, with East in the 9 slot. First pitch manager's fastball away is fouled off the third base line, 0-1. Slider down and in is fouled back by Wilson, 0-2 the count. Came in, activates for Andrews here. Tees him up and in. Sky ball to right center, Worrimer over to his left. Now back a step. He will make the catch. 1 out. Next up, third baseman Yo-Yo Yamamoto. Locked in it right now, hitting .316. 2 homers and 4 RBIs on the season. First switch to him. The curveball down and the way is in the dirt. Ball 1. Goes in down and in. Is grounded to second. Right at Diaz. He'll backhand it. Make the play to first. 2 outs. Bring up left fielder Salvador Eaton, hitting only a .188 this season. 1 homer, 3 for the 4th-year player. First year away from his original team, the Grapplers. First pitch to him, the 2-seamer up and away is outside, ball 1. 4-seamer at the knees, low, 2-0. Ball up and in, inside, 3-0. Slider away, outside, ball 4. First walk from Andrews today as Eaton will reach to extend the inning. Up shortstop John Renero, the former Sawtooth player, hitting a .188. 3 RBIs on the year for John. First year in the wide loads uniform as he's replacing Chimo Gaspar. 2-seamer away, check swing strike, 0-1. Slider barreled in is grounded up the first base line, just foul, 0-2. Keep in active for Andrews here. Fastball up and in. Swung through it, strike 3. First punch out of the game for Andrews. That ends the inning. 1 walk given up by Andrews, but he pitches around it to the second. We are scoreless. Doherty, Oliver, and Mahoney do up against East.
Now batting, the first baseman.
First baseman Miriam Doherty leads off. Locked in currently. Hitting .500 on the year with an RBI. Coming off another 3-hit game. 2 in a row for her. Swings to her first pitch, forkball at the knees, 0-1. Fastball inside, misses, 1-1. Curveball's inside to Doherty, 2-1. Forkball in the dirt is lined to short, easy catch for Renero, 1 out. Now to bring up Oliver, the catcher. Byrne hitting .294 on the year with an RBI. Forkball low, ball 1. Strike up and in, 1-1. Fastball up line to right center. That is down for a base hit as it's over the leaping Kaufman's glove. Oliver's first hit today. He's 1 for 1. Bring up Carter Mahoney, the left fielder, getting another start thanks to the tense nature of Buck Swiner and the injury to Alfia Winkelson. Mahoney hitting .429 with 2 RBIs. Fastball at the knees, 0-1. Outside heater, 1-1 the count. Forkball hangs line to short over Renero's diving glove into the left center gap. That is a single for Mahoney. It is first and second with 1 down. Good start to the inning, and that'll bring up rookie shortstop Baca Boyd, hitting in the 7th slot today. He has contact with his right-hander and inside pitch active against the East. This East is tense once more. Boyd hitting .333 on the year, still looking for his first career RBI. Strike up there on the heater, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, line to second. Right at Kaufman, though, for the second out as both runners get back safely. He's back to neutral mojo, and that'll bring up catcher Ernie Blings playing right field today. Hitting 286, no homers or RBIs yet for Ernie on the air, but he does have high pitch active here. Fastball down the middle, popped up into the left field, shallow down the line. Yamamoto going over for it. He will make the catch, and that will end the inning as we strand 2 runners. Bottom 2, nothing doing. Kaufman, Saxon, Ochirio do up against Andrews. Kaufman leading off, second baseman hitting 300 on the year with an RBI. Solid theme song there for Kaufman. I like that one. Four-seamer up and ball, 0-1. Curveball middle away. That is skied to center field. Warmer back a few steps. Now in. Makes the catch. 1 out. Now we have left first baseman Yoink Sachs today. Former Herbert player in his first year with the Wide Loads. Coming over from the green and brown. He's batting .250 on the year with a homer and an RBI. First curveball at the knees. Low. Ball 1. Slider down in the way. That is fouled off by Sachs. 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. Outside. 2-1. Four-seamer up. High. 3-1. Curveball down and in. Sachs fouls it off. Full count now. Two-seamer down in the way. Grounded up the first base line right to Doherty. She will tap the bag herself. 2 outs. Andrews now locked in, and that'll bring up rookie right fielder Oscar Ochirio, hitting .462 with 1 homer and 4 RBIs on the year. First pitch slider up and in. Breaks the bat of Ochirio as he pops it up on the right side of the infield. Doherty is calling off Diaz. She will make the catch, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 inning here for Andrews as we head to the third. Still scoreless. Andrews will lead him off, and then we'll be back to the top of the Buzzards lineup with Diaz and Hackman to follow. Pitcher PG Andrews leads off, hitless on the year. Locked in currently. No official at-bat on the year for Andrews, as he is first 2 at-bats of the season. He sack bunted both times. Slider at the knees is chopped to second, backhanded by Kaufman, 1 out. Gonna bring up Diaz, second baseman's 0 for 1 today. Go out to right field his first time up. Fastball low, ball 1. Outside heater misses, 2-0. Fastball at the knees. Diaz rips it on the ground. Nice pick by Sachs on 1 hop. Flips it to East in time. 2 down. Nice play there. That'll bring up third baseman Herbert Hackman. He popped out to shallow center his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Fastball low at the knees for a strike called. 0-1. Curveball drifts outside from East. 1-1. Fastball away. Chopped on the ground is short. Easy play for Renero. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 3, nothing doing. Prize, East, and Wilson do up against Andrews. Prize leading off, getting his first start of the season. First at bat of the year as well for Prize. Hank Hart's played the first 5 games here for the Heaters, or for the Wide Loads. There's the slider up and away. Strike called, 0-1. So the middle in, grounded to second, right at Diaz. He'll make the play to first. 1 out. Next up, Manuel East, the pitcher, hitless on the season. First pitch fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Seamer up, line down the left field line, that is a foul, 0-2. Seamer down and in, called strike 3, second punch out of the game for Andrews as he hits 105 on the gun. 2 down, that'll bring up Wilson, 0 for 1 today. First pitch 2-seamer down and away, fouled off, 0-1. Ball down and in, grounded in the hole to second. Diaz over, he'll cut it off, make the play to first. Easy 1-2-3 inning for Andrews as he's through the third. To the fourth, we're still scoreless. Worrymore, Doherty, and Oliver do up. Worrymore leading off the inning. Center fielder 0 for 1 today. He flew out to right field his first time up. Fastball's low, ball 1. Slider out, drifts outside, 2-0 the count. Heater outside, 3-0 to Worrymore. Composed activates for the first time today for East. Fastball inside, a strike called, 3-1. Fastball up and in, foul back, full count now as Whiffer activates for Worrymore with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch coming. Fastball away, Worrymore bloops it into right center field. That is down for a base hit. First hit for Worrymore today, he is 1 for 2. Leadoff man on for the first time for the Buzzards. That is going to bring up Miriam Doherty. She is 0 for 1 today. Lined at the shortstop her first time up as that fastball's outside. Ball 1. Wasn't like a hard line drive or anything. It was more of a soft liner. High heater there. 2-0 to Doherty here. Chase the curveball in the dirt on the power swing. 2-1. Fastball ways fouled off. 2-2 the count. Fastball middle in, way out in front of it. Still a 2-2 count. Fastball fouled back. Doherty stays alive. Still 2-2. Curveball middle in, bloop down the right field line. That is going to drop in for a base hit. Worrymore reads it correctly. He's going to go to third. Runners at the corners now with none down. Good start to the inning for the Buzzards. And that'll bring up Oliver. Catcher as RBI man here activated. 1 for 1 today with a single. Stranded at second base back in the second inning. Fastball inside. Ball 1. Sliding middle of the plate line at the middle past the diving Renero's glove. That is going to be a single into center. Worrymore trots in from third. It is 1-0 Buzzards. Second RBI of the year for Oliver. First and second, still nobody out. And that'll bring up Mahoney. He singled his first time up as well. 1 for 1 today. Stranded at first base his first time on the base paths. Strike at the knees. 0-1. Curveball bounces in the dirt. 1-1. Heater inside. Caught the corner. 1-2. Curveball drifts outside. 2-2 the count. Fastball up and in, line through the middle as it phases past the east into center field. Runners will play station to station ball here as Wilson has a good arm. And Doherty has no speed. Base is juiced now for Boyd. Rookie 0 for 1 today. Still looking for his first career RBI. He popped out his first time up. Curveball at the knees, line to second. 1 hopper to Kaufman. That's going to be an easy double play. Run will score, though. It's not an RBI. It is 2-0 Buzzards. Next up, Ernie Blings, 0 for 1 today. Go out to right field his first time up. Slider low, ball 1. Fastball up and in, chopper to second. Easy play for Kaufman, and that ends the inning. Buzzards, though, tack on 2 runs as they take a lead. It is 2-0, bottom of the 4th. Yamamoto, Eaton, and Renero. Heart of the lineup coming up for the Whiteloads. Yamamoto leading off, 0 for 1 today. First pitch to him, a curveball low in the dirt, ball 1. Forcing up and away is high, 2-0. 2-seam middle in, strike called to Yamamoto. 2-1 the count. Next pitch, slider middle to plate, chop to third, Hackman there for it. He'll make the play to first, 1 out. Yamamoto down to neutral mojo, and that'll bring up Eaton. He walked his first time up, so far the only base runner of the game for the Whiteloads. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Well down and in, strike called, 1-1. Slider middle away, chopper in the hole to first, Doherty over. Bare hands, flips to Andrews, who drops the ball. That is an E1. Salvador Eaton reaches for the second time today, although he's now 0 for 1. I'll bring up Renero. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Andrews no longer locked in as that slider is high. Ball 1. Fastball down and in is lined up the middle. That is a base hit. First and second now with 1 down. Kaufman up next, 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Using the ground and then the hold to first. Doherty backhands, flips to Andrews, and he drops it again. Second E1 of the inning, and that'll bring up Sachs, who's 0 for 1 today. Sacks over 1 today, grounded out to first base his first time up. Andrews has gone from locked into tense this inning thanks to the 2 fielding errors he's made. Looking to get out of his own jam. Just forcing him down in the way. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball hangs. Sacks was early. 0-2. Chasing up and in. Chased to strike 3. Third punch up for Andrews today. 2 down in the inning. He's going to bring up Ochirio. Rookie 0-1 today with a ground out. Two-seam in the middle. In. Strike called. 0-1. Andrews back to neutral mojo here. Fastball away is found back. 0-2 the count. Big pitch coming for Andrews. Can he get out of the bases loaded jam? Slider inside. Fouled off. 0-2 still the count. Good off and away. Way high. 1-2. Forcing it down in the way. Low. 2-2. So up and in. High. 3-2. Runners will go with the pitch. Up and away. Ochirio lines it down the left field line. That is hooking. Foul off the wall. Still a full count. Slider middle in. Grounder to short. Boyd charges. Fires to first. In time. That ends the inning as Andrews magically gets out of the inning, giving up 2 errors of his own and giving up a hit, but he strands the bases loaded. To the 5th, it's still 2-0. Andrews, Diaz, and Hackman do up. Great pitching there from PJ. Although, need to work on your fielding there, champ. He's leading off 0-1 today with a ground out. Fastball low, ball 1. Slider up and in, hard grounder to short. 1 hopper to Renero, that's an easy first out. Next up, Diaz, 0-2 today. He is grounded out and flown out. Strike in there, 0-1. Heater drifts inside, 1-1 count. Inside heater, 2-1 the count. Strike up and away, 2-2 on the heater. Fastball chopped inside. East off the mound to his right, makes the stop, 2 down. So that broke Diaz's bat. Gotta bring up Hackman, he's grounded out twice. He's grounded out last time up. He's also flown out to center field. He's 0-2. Fastball high, ball 1. Slider breaks over the middle of the plate, outside, 1-1. Fastball down and in, ripped past the third baseman. That is a liner into left field for a base hit. First hit for Hackman today, he's 1-3. Brings up Moore, he's 1-2 today with a single. Started the rally last inning. Gonna keep going here as that fastball's inside, ball 1. Forkball low, lined in the left center field. That's in the gap, and that's going to split the fielders and get all the way to the wall. Hackman flying to third. He's going to come around. Warriemore's going to hang up at second with an RBI double. It is 3-0 Buzzards as Warriemore delivers. I'm going to bring up Doherty, 1-2 today with a single. Fastball middle of the plate, crushed the left center field by Doherty off the end of the bat. That is carrying. It is in the nest as it lands in the Buzzards bullpen. Home run for Marion Doherty as she keeps her hot hitting going. That's finally her first homer of the year. She led the team in homers and RBIs last season. It's now 5-0 Buzzards. Brings up the catcher Oliver, 2-2 today. Singled in a run last time up, and that will do it for Manuel East. Only 4 2/3 innings once again in his start. He gives up 5 earned runs, and he will exit as right-handed goes coming out of the bullpen. East gives up 9 hits on the day, no walks, so he kept it over the plate. Go ahead and look at those numbers on the season. Libby has made 2 appearances this year. She has no record, a 0 ERA, and a 150 whip. In 2 innings, she's given up 1 hit and walked 2 batters. Batting average against 143 on the year. Still yet to record a strikeout or give up 1. First pitch to Oliver. Fastball high, ball 1. High again with the heater, 2-0. Fastball at the knees. Oliver crushes it to right field. He hits it pretty well. That's going back to the wall, looking up. Leaping Ochirio, but it's in the seats 4 rows deep as it's in the nest. First homer of the year for Byrne Oliver. And that makes it a 6-0 game, as that's back-to-back jacks here for the Buzzards. So this is a 4-run rally here with 2 outs. Mahoney up next, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles, as Doe is immediately tense. Fastball middle, and Mahoney down the right field line. That'll hang up, though, for in the corner, and that will end the inning. Still 4 runs for the Buzzards with 2 outs in the inning as they break it open. It is 6-0 to the bottom of the 5th. Prize, Dell, and Wilson due up against Andrews. Here's Prince Prize, catcher's 0 for 1 today. First pitch, 4-seamer away, Sky to right center. Warmer over to the gap. He will make the catch, 1 out. That'll bring up Doe, the pitcher. Will they pinch hit for her? They will not. She is going to get the chance to bat despite being tense. First bat of the year for Doe. They need her to eat an inning or 2. Curveball drifts outside, ball 1. 2-seamer away, chased it, 1-1. 4-seamer up and in, swung through it again, 1-2 the count. 4-seamer up and away, high, 2-2. 2-seamer down and in, ripped foul by Doe. Slider down and away, chased it outside, strike 3. 4th punch out for Andrews today. 2 down. I'll bring up Batch Wilson. He's 0 for 2 today. Sorry, is that Andrews' 4th punch out? Let me check. Yes, he had 3 coming in today. So yeah, that's his 4th. Had to keep track. I lost count. Wilson 0 for 2 today. He is grounded out and flown out. First 2-seamer inside, misses. Ball 1. Fastball down and away. Curveball up and in, foul off, 1-2 count. 1-2 the count here to Wilson. 2-seamer up and away. Swung through it, strike 3. Back-to-back case for Andrews. That'll end the inning as he's up to 5 on the afternoon. 3rd 1-2-3 inning of the day for him. To the 6th, it's 6-0. Boyd, Blings, and Andrews due up bottom of the lineup. Can we start another rally? Let's find out. Boyd leading off. Rookie grounded into a double play last time up. He is 0 for 2. Intense. His double play, however, did allow a run to score. Both traits remain active here against Doe as that fastball down and in. Caught the corner, 0-1. Chased it in the dirt, 0-2. Bad swing there from Boyd. Fastball up, line through the middle, and Boyd will break his hitless slump. He's through with a base hit. First of the game for Baca. He is 1 for 3. He's back to neutral mojo as well. That's going to bring up Ernie Blings. Catcher's 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out and flown out. Check swing high. I should have taken that swing, 0-1. Fastball but in, fisted in the center field by Blings. That's going to drop in front of Wilson, who's playing deep. First hit of the game for Ernie. He's 1 for 3. Next up, PJ Andrews, 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice today. Infield in, playing the bunt as we're up 6 runs. It's 6 runs. I'm definitely not bunting here. That's just mean. Fastball, high ball 1. Basically, if you get to a 5-run lead, there's no need to bunt. Don't rub it in the opponent's faces. Just swing away. 1-0 pitch coming as that fastball's high from Doe. That one's also high and popped up foul. Sachs will run it down in foul territory for the first out. He's going to bring up Diaz. He's 0 for 3 today. He's grounded out, lined out, and flown out. Hitting the trifecta of outs here. Fastball high, ball 1. Now all he needs to do is strike out. Fastball up. Diaz cranks that in the center field. He hits it pretty well, but that's deep, and that's going to hang up. Runner's tag here. Lead runner will advance to 3rd. Runners at the corners with 2 down. That's going to bring up Hackman with the RBI shot. Hackman singled last time at the plate. He is 1 for 3. Started the 2-out rally last inning to get us that 4-run advantage. Fastball's outside, ball 1. Fastball but in, ripped foul as that hung there. I think it was a changeup, 1-1. Heater away, misses 2-1 to Hackman. Chased it outside on the heater, 2-2. Fastball middle of the plate, lined in the center field. That was a hanger, and that is a base hit for Hackman. He'll drive in the run from 3rd. 7-0 Buzzards. Boyd scores, now to bring up Worrymore. He's 2 for 3. He doubled in a run last time up. He's also singled today. Scored on the home run by Doherty back in the 5th inning. Fastball away, ball 1. He also scored on Oliver's single in the 4th. 1-0 pitch, line to right center. That's down for another base hit as Worrymore's going to get his 3rd hit of the game and his 2nd RBI. Coming around 3rd is Blinks. It's 8-0 Buzzards.
The first baseman. Now pitching. Bradley Bowler.
That last RBI is going to do it for Doe as she exits after only an inning of relief work, giving up 3 earned runs so far with both runners on base, her responsibility. Coming out of the bullpen to replace her is former Buzzards reliever Bradley Bowler. Bowler on the year 1-0 in 2 appearances. He has given up no runs. He has an 0.60 whip. In 3 1/3 innings, he's given up 2 hits and struck out 5. His batting average against is 167 on the year coming into this appearance. Doherty up now, 2 for 4 today. 2 for 3 today. She had the 2-run homer last time up, and she's also singled today. Locked in again. Fastball away, misses from Bowler. Ball 1. Fastball up, strike called. 1-1. Sliders outside from Bowler. 2-1. Fastball up, line down the 3rd baseline, off the diving glove of the 3rd baseman. That is an RBI single for Doherty. It is now 9-0.
Now batting the catcher, number 52.
Brings up Oliver. He had a solo home run last time up. He also singled in the run earlier in the game. RBI man active for Oliver, who's now locked in on the plate. Swung to a fastball, 0-1. Count Oliver. Fastball inside, misses 1-1. Fastball middle of the plate, lined in the right center. That's another hit there for Oliver. He's now 4 for 4, and that's his 4th RBI today. 3rd RBI today. It is 10-0 Buzzards. First and 3, 2 down for Mahoney. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Bowler now 10th as well.
Nope, that's outside.
Change it outside, misses ball 1. Change it away in there, 1-1. Change it away, line to right center. That's down for a hit, and Mahoney will have his first RBI of the day as the runner from 3rd scores. 11-0. Buzzards pouring it on now, and that'll bring up Boyd, who started the inning with the single. He's 1 for 3. He's also scored a run in this inning. Fastball away, swung through it, 0-1. Check swing high and away on the heater, 1-1. Fastball below the knees, chopped short. Raniero to 1st. In time, that ends the inning. Buzzards, though, strike for 5 as they bust it open even further. 11-0 the score to the bottom of the 6th. Part of the lineup for the Wild Dogs, Yamamoto, Eaton, and Raniero due up. Yamamoto moves off, 0 for 2 today. Fastball away, misses ball 1. Go down in it. Down and away, softly flown to right field, blings over. Makes his first catch of the game, 1 out. Next up, for 1 delay with a walk. Two-seamer low, ball 1. Down and chopped to 3rd, half of the 1st, 2 outs. Okay. Strike there, 1. Spot blown by him, 1-2. Slider inside, misses 1-2. Two-seamer away, chase, strike. 6 punch up for Andrews today. 1, 2, 3 into the 7th. It's 11-0. Blinks, Andrews, and Diaz 2 up. Knicks leading off 1 for 3 today with a single. Ball on high. Outside 2-0. Grounded and hold a short diving there. No. Throws late in mid single lanes. He's now 2 for 4 today.
Number 57.
Sanders up next is 0 for 3 today and locked in. Change fly to the middle. Nice diving catch. Narrow, 1 out. Next up, Diaz 0 for 4 today. Rookie's still looking for his first hit today. Swings to a fastball, 0-1. Slider chased outside, dribble to second. Off the first and narrow, 1. Back to first, not in time. First choice. Backman 2 for 4 today. Singled in the run last time up. Slider at the knees, Sky to the right center on the first pitch. That'll hang up out there for Wilson. And that's going to end the inning. Bottom 7, it's still 11-0. Kaufman, Saxon, and Cherry up 2 up. Kaufman leads off the inning. She's 0 for 2 today. Still looking for her first hit. First pitch for Simmer high is fouled off. 0-1. Ball inside. 1-1. Slider at the knees, chop foul, 1-2. Tough out versus K-Man, who's going to win the battle. He's coming in. Yeah, no, short diving's moving. A nice stop. No fire to first, but that's an infield single for the speed Kaufman. Lead off, moving on for the wide load, so that'll bring him Sachs. He's 0 for 2 today. Sachs struck out swinging last time up with the bases loaded. First pitch curveball is outside, ball 1. Slider down and then he's grounded and hold it short past the doggy boy, but he's a base hit. First and second now to start the inning for the wide loads. Center bring up Cheerio, he's 0 for 2 today. And I'll be benching for by backup shortstop Kasha Emin, hitting 200 on the season. Slider away is fouled off, 0-1. Forcing Ruben is inside, 1-1. 2-0 away, misses 2-1. Dribble down and then is low, 3-1. Receiver low, ball 4, second walk for Andrews today. Bases loaded, no outs, and that'll bring up Prize, he's 0 for 2. Big spot for the catcher here to break it open and get him back in it. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. 2-0 away, fouled off, 1-1. Fastball but in, check swing high, 2-1. Ball away, lined to third, Hackman leaves off his glove in the left field. That's going to score 2, it is 11-2. That'll bring a bowler up next, pinch hitter for him is Sage Speaks to the first baseman. She's hitless on the year with outside pitch. Andrews done here after 6+ innings. He gives up the 2-run runs and the runners on base for his responsibility. Coming out of the bullpen to replace him. All about that base, pewter base. He'll be making his third appearance of the game, third appearance of the season. On the year basis, no record, a 6 ERA and a 2.33 WHIP. He's given up 2 earned runs in 3 innings of work, 6 hits surrendered, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. Batting average against 400 on the year. First pitch 2-0 up and in is a strike to Speasel, 0-1. Slider up and in is swung through 0-2. Came in, activates for base here. Receiver down and in, low, 1-2. outside, 2-2. Two-seamer down and in, fouled off, still 2-2. Four-seamer up and in is high, full count. Down and in, Spiesel chops it up the middle. He has attacked the runner and fired at first. That's a double play. Runner to third, and that'll bring up Wilson himself for 3 today. Grounded out twice and flown out once. Driven to left field, hit pretty well. Mahoney back to the fence. Leaps, it's in the bullpen. It's a home run. First home run here for Patrick Wilson. That makes it an 11-4 game. As that inherited runner goes to Andrews, but that second runner is charged to base, so Andrews will finish with a quality start. Base now tense, and that'll bring up Yamamoto. This pitch curve on the knees, chopped in third. Hackman on the backhand makes the stop. And that is going to end the inning. Coming out. Ow. Motherfucker. Coming out of the bullpen, rookie closer Casey Mason as we head to the 8th. It's a 7-run deficit. Out of the lineup for the Buzzards, Morton, Doherty, and Oliver.
Now batting, the center
Morton
fielder,
leading off his
number 16.
double in a run, single in a run, and single as well.
Now in the game,
3 for 4.
Casper.
Coming into play right field will be Casper. Start as Cash and Evan will exit after pinch hitting last inning and draw. Taking a look at the rookie Mason's numbers on the year, he has had 2 appearances. He has no record, no ERA, and no 50 whip. He got the save both times he's coming out of the bullpen. He's given 2 innings. He's struck out about 3 batters and walked 1. His batting average against is
Nope, that's inside.
fastball, but then misses ball 1. Fastball, then he's a hit in the right field base hit for Wormore. That is his 4th hit today. He is 4 for 5.
Now batting, the first
Lead off
baseman,
man on, and then I'll bring up Doherty. 3
30.
for 4 today. She hit a 2-run home run, singled and run last time up, and she's also singled earlier in the game as well.
That's high.
Fastball high, ball 1.
That's down.
Low heater, 2-0. Slider middle and fist at the third. Oh, we got one who's dive. That is a base hit. Doherty's 4th hit today as well. She's on fire, and then bring up Oliver. He's 4 for 4. He has hit a solo homer and singled in 2 other runs. He's 4 for 4 today. RBI man active again.
Nope, that's low.
Slider low, ball 1. Fastball, and then line to second, right at Coughlin for the first out.
Now batting, the left
I'll
fielder,
bring up the single 3 times. Singled in the run last time up. Slider away, Sky to right field. That's going to hang up for Stern. 2 outs.
now batting, the
I'll bring
shortstop,
up Boyd. He's 1 for 4 today with the single. Now 10s after grounding out last time up.
Nope, low.
Curveball down in the way is low. Ball 1.
Strike.
Chase the fastball in the dirt. 1-1. Slider down and then Boyd turns on and hits it in the right center gap. Stern going over. Will run it down, and that will end the inning. Bottom 8, we're still up 7. Eden, Renaro, and Kaufman do up.
now batting,
He's over 2 today with a walk. Coming off the bench to play shortstop is going to be Chain Michael, as he'll take over for the 10th Boyd. First his fastball down and into Eden is inside. Ball 1. Curveball at the knees. Check swing low. 2-0. Two-seamer middle in. Strike call. 2-1. Forcing up and away. Foul off. 2-2. Curveball middle away. Eaton lines up the middle. Michael dives out of his reach into the gap in left center. Extra bases for Eaton. Motherfucker.
now batting, the shortstop,
Stupid fucking phone. Next up, Renaro 1 for 3 today with a single. His base is 10s once more. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Curveball at the knees, low, 1-1. Chasing up and away, foul off, 1-2. Forcing down and then chop the second. Diaz charges, makes the play first, 1 out. Eaton to third on the play.
second baseman,
Base back to neutral, that'll bring up Kaufman 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch curve Ball down and away is low. Ball 1. Person up and in. Fouled off. 1-1. Two-seamer down and in. Strike called. 1-2. Slider up and away. Kaufman checks her swing. It's high. 2-2. Two-seamer down and away. Chop foul. Behind the plate. 2-2. Ball down and in. Inside. Full count. Fastball up. Chased high and fouled off. We'll do it again. Two-seamer middle away. Fouled back again. Kaufman stays alive. Slider down and then chased it in mid-earth. Strike 3. Oliver looks the runner back and fires the first. 2 down. First punch up the base, and now to bring up Sachs 1 for 3 with a single. Two-seamer down and then check swing strike. 0-1. Slider up and in. Inside. 1-1. Two-seamer middle away. Rip foul. 1-2. Up and away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. Back-to-back Ks end the inning for bases. He strands the leadoff runner at third. To the ninth, it is still 11-4. Blings base and Diaz look to add more insurance. Blings leads off the inning. He's 2 for 4 today. He had an infield single last time up. Sachs was injured on that swing as he tore his meniscus, but he will tough it out there at first base. Fastball up. Blings crushes that one as that is long gone, folks. He was waiting for that pitch all year. In the nest it goes of the Wildlands bullpen, and that is the first home of the season for backup catcher Ernie Blings, today's right fielder. It is now 12-4. Nice to see the offense back for once. Base 2 up next. We will be pinch hitting for him as he's up over 30 pitches on the day. Coming off the bench to pinch hit. Is going to be Nathaniel Hurls, the second baseman with powers. Right-hander active. Hurls hitting 167 on the year. He's batting 1 for 6 so far this season. Slider hangs on the first pitch. That is skied to left center field off the end of the bat. Over forward is Wilson to make a catch. 1 out. Gonna bring up Diaz. He's 0 for 5 today. He grounded into a fielder's choice last time up. Curveball's inside. Misses. Ball 1. Fastball middle plate, turned on by Diaz and ripped into left center field. On the line, it is in the nest. Landing in the bullpen, it is a home run for Diaz, his second homer of his young career. It is 13-4, second home of the inning for the Buzzards. Next up, Hackman, 2 for 5 today. He's singled twice, driving in a run. Mason now tense out there. Curveball hangs high, ball 1. Fastball high, 2-0. Fastball middle and turned on by Hackman. He crushes that to left center field. That is long gone. Back-to-back jacks for the Buzzards for the second time today. First home of the game for Hackman, his second of the year. It is 14-4. Roymore up next, 4 for 5 today. He's doubled and singled 3 times, driving in 2 runs. Fastball up the knees, chopped at the middle. Nice diving attempt by Kaufman, but it's off for botting into center field. Infield single for Roymore, his 5th hit today. He's 5 for 6 and locked in. Next up, Doherty. She's on fire. She's 4 for 5 today. She's hit a 2-run homer and singled 3 times, driving in into a 3rd run. Slider away, line to short. Nice leaping catch by Renero, 2 outs. Gotta bring up Oliver, 4 for 5 today. Grounded out last time up. He's also hit a solo homer and driven in 2 other runs on 3 singles. Mason done here after 2 innings of relief work. Coming out of the bullpen is Overo, 3rd reliever used by the Wildcats today. Overo on the year has made his 4th appearance. Actually, this is the 4th and final reliever they've used today. Overo, no record, has 0 ERA and a 1 whip. In his 4 appearances, he's thrown 7 innings, given up 6 hits with a walk, and he has struck out 8. Batting average against is .240. Coming out of the bullpen, he's currently locked in. Fastball middle in, popped up right field. And that is going to be caught by Stern to end the inning. But the Buzzards hit 3 solo homers to extend the lead back to 10. It is 14-4 to the 9th. Coming out of the bullpen here to finish it off is going to be rookie Hesto Despot, the right-hander. As we head to the bottom of the 9th, we have a 10-run lead. Stern, Prize, and Avero due up. Right fielder Casper Stern gets his first bat of the game. He's hit on the year. He was a defensive sub back at the 8th inning. He'll be the first to face rookie Hesto Despot. Despot on the year has no record, a 0 ERA and an 0.75 whip. In his 2 games, he's thrown 4 innings, 2 hits surrendered, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. Batting average against 154 on the year for Despot is the best on the team currently coming into this appearance. First pitch to Stern, fastball away, called a strike, going 1. Change it down and in, inside, 1-1. 2-seamer up and in is high, 2-1. Wilson up and away, driven deep to right center field by Stern. He was ready for that fastball. It is gone. First home of the year for Casper Stern on his first hit. That's 14-5 as they get 1 back. First run given up in the career of Hesto Despot. Now to bring up Prince Prize, 1 for 3 with a single and 2 RBIs last time at the plate. First pitch curveball in there, ripped to short. Michael reaches the catch on the liner, 1 out. Avero due up next. Pinch hitter come off the bench is rookie left fielder Trip Hanna, hitting $154 with an RBI. Fastball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Call down and away, line to third on the ground. Hackman makes a nice diving stop up the line. He'll fire to first in time, 2 down. Last chance for the Wild is center fielder Batch Wilson. He had a 2-run homer last time up. He is 1 for 4 today. First pitch curveball at the knees, low, ball 1. 2-seamer up and in, fouled off, 1-1. Change up and away, driven by Wilson to left center field, hit pretty well. Warmer runs it down though, and that will be the 3rd and final out of the inning. And the game, Buzzards crushed the Wild today, winning big, 14-5 your final. Offense finally jumped out first in the game, and we exploded big time as we roughed up Manuel East in the middle innings, then roughed up the bullpen moving forward, hitting record-setting. I think we hit 5 home runs today, if I'm not mistaken. It was a good offensive showing. Everybody got a hit today, except Shane Michael, who did not get to bat, and Nathaniel Hurls, the pinch hitter. Ernie Blings had a 3-for-5 day. He had a solo homer. Mahoney had an RBI single. Vern Oliver had a solo homer and 2 RBIs on 2 singles. Daugherty had a 2-run homer and an RBI single. Warrimore had an RBI single and an RBI double. Hackman had an RBI home run. He had a solo home run and an RBI single. And Diaz had a solo home run as well. Baca Boyd also allowed a run to score when he hit into a double play, but that does not count as an RBI. On the other side for the Wide Loads, only 7 hits today. 1 hit by 7 different batters. Hitless today, the rookie Ochirio, Kasha Emmon, who only got a walk. Manuel East, Libby Doe, Sage Spiegel, pinch hitter, and Yo-Yo Yamamoto. 2-run homer for Batch Wilson, a solo home run for Casper Stern, and 2 RBIs for Prince Prize on a single. PJ Andrews gets the win. Quality start, 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. He improves to 1-1. Peter Bass, 2 innings out of the pen, a little shaky, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts, 1 of them a home run. And Hesto Despot, an inning out of the pen, 1 hit, 1 earned run on a home run as well. First he's given up this season, but solid nonetheless. On the other side for the Wide Loads, Manuel East, 4 2/3, 9 hits, 5 earned runs, a homer given up. He falls to 0-2. Libby Doe, an inning, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 homer. Bradley Bowler, inning and a third, 4 hits, 1 earned run given up. He was one of only 2 relievers to not give up a home run today. Cason Mason, the rookie closer, inning and 2/3, 6 hits, 3 earned runs given up on 3 solo homers. And Rally Overo, a third of an inning to end the game. Player of the game, Miriam Daugherty. She went 4 for 6, driving in 3 runs, 2 on a homer, 1 on a single. She also scored 3 times. Spool Warrimore went 5 for 6. He's the runner-up. Double 4 singles, 2 RBIs scored, 1 on a double, 1 on a single. And he had 3 runs scored as well. And Vern Oliver, the third-place finisher, are 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Oliver goes 4 for 6 with a homer, 3 singles, and he drives in 3 runs with an run scored as well. Not bad at all. Love to see it. Home run derby time. Been a while since we've seen that here in the series. I think it's the first time we've actually had that as playing as the Buzzards. We got a lot as the Freebooters coach because we had a lot of power in that lineup too. Nice to see it finally show up here and end our losing streak. Alrighty, let's look around the league here real quick. Warrimore +6 power. He is now maxed out. Love to see it. Because he wants to join the home run parade. That's why he didn't get to join that. Winkelson +10 power on the bench. He watched all them guys go yard. He's now up to an A-. Love to see it. Hopefully to see you soon, Winkelson. Still healing from that hamstring pull. He was either pulled hamstring or a torn meniscus. I forget which it was. And that's it. Love to see it. Alright. Let's move up to the next game here. That one win just knocked our run differential down into a -1. We got a +9 in that game. Crocodiles crushed the Platypi there, 7-2. Keep pace with the Jacks. Jacks rally and win against the B-Wolves, 7-6. They improved to 5-1. Sawtooth hold off the Sirloins. Nice pitcher's duel there, 3-1. Wild Pigs win big, 6-1 over the Hot Corners. Blowfish edge out the Moose, 4-1. Keeping pace with the Sawtooth there. Grapplers beat up the Wide Loads, 7-2. Almost had a shutout there. They also matched the Jacks with the best record of 5-1 on this division, on this conference. Wild Pigs crushed the Sandcats easily, 12-4. Freebooters remain undefeated as they do not play in the simulation. They are 6-0. Wild Pigs win twice to move up to 4-3. Moose lose. Hot Corners lose. Herbivores lose. Sawtooth win. Blowfish win. Sirloins lose. Sandcats lose. Moonstars do not play. Grapplers win. Heaters don't play. Wide Loads lose in the sim. Platypi win. No, Platypi lose in the sim. Beavers lose in the sim as well. Jacks win. Crocodons win. Overdogs don't play, and I believe the Nemesis didn't play as well. Alrighty, next matchup. We are taking on the Overdogs for the first time this season, I believe. Let me check that real quick. Yes, this is the first time we play the Overdogs. It's one of 2 matches we have against them this season. They're the only team we don't play 3 times. We're also the only team in the division that do not have a doubleheader against us. Overdogs come in at 2-3. They'll be sending rookie left-hander Andrea Herrera to the hill. No record, a 2.08 ERA and a 1.15 whip for the Rook. And for us, we'll counter with sophomore pitcher Southpaw Emily Bonventre as we come in at 2-4. Bonventre 0-1, 7.20 ERA and a 2 whip. Player developments, let's look. Okay. Fielding for Hackman is probably a must-need at this point. Hokies will be here next time, so we can wait on this one. Bases, this is too high of a chance to lose K-Man. We're going to get rid of that one. K-Man for Bonventre, though, is very tempting, I have to say. Very, very tempting indeed. Mahoney, dumb one to get bad jumps. Cuevas, it's a little interesting. Junk and accuracy. But it's also only 14% chance to expire, too, so maybe we can wait on that one. I say we do the smart one here. We get Hackman's because he's going to play every game, whereas Bonventre and Cuevas don't. Plus, Bonventre, I kind of need to up her accuracy. Her velocity is really good on its own, and she doesn't really need the K-Man right now. Yeah, let's do the smart one for Hackman here. Get that fielding up there at the hot corner. Only the 6 fielding, unfortunately, but it's still better than nothing. No stealer, though, which is fine. He doesn't run particularly fast anyway. So that's cool. I'll take that. We'll do the smart move there. Probably going to get this one for Cuevas next time. Okay. Get that along with this one for Hokie. We're going to let this one go, unfortunately. I can't fathom spending all that money on that right now. Let's go ahead and set the lineup for next time and call it a day. Alrighty. So they want Winkelson to start despite not being fully healed. I'm going to let him sit out one more game just to get fully rested here. I can use him as a pinch hitter now, so maybe I'll do that like late in the game, but for right now, we're playing fine without him, so I'm going to go ahead and bring Mahoney in here. Swap him with Warrimore. Yeah, okay. Alright, so it's going to be Diaz leading off with Hackman following him at third. Warrimore in center. Doherty locked in at first. Blings locked in behind the plate as Oliver's tired, so Blings is going to get the start. Swiner out in left field, back in the lineup. Mahoney still in the lineup. He'll be out in right field batting 7th. And Michael gets the start at shortstop for the 10th. Boyd, he'll bat 8th. Bonventre on the hill will bat number 9. Alrighty, and that is going to do it this episode, guys. A big win for the Buzzards today. We crushed the Wide Loads 14-5. Our offense showed up. We hit 5 home runs. It was just an all-around awesome offensive performance to see. And it was really nice to know that our offense, although dormant for the most part, has finally shown up. Hopefully we can keep that momentum going into the next game here against the Overdogs. We'll see if we can do that. But that was a good earned win, and we needed it to keep our season, from going down the tubes. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much. Obviously, appreciate all the support as always. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the follow button down below here on Twitch. And over on YouTube, if you haven't already, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down below in the description. Until next time, guys, this is the Nasty One, signing off.